I'm a rocket man. Woo! Rocket man. Oh man. Who doesn't love a little bit of Elton John? Especially when it's Rocket Man. And speaking of Rocket Men, boy, do I have someone for you guys today. You may have heard about him, but I will talk about him tonight. It is Mad Mike Hughes. Does that work? My little guitar riff there? I hope it does. I hope it suffices for you all. Mad Mike Hughes, if you haven't heard, is literally crazy. He recently launched his own little rocket. He's a flat earther. So let me just start off with that. If you don't know what a flat earther is, I will explain it to you. But first, let's just watch this lovely video here of Mad Mike blasting off into outer space. Yes. Blasting off into outer space. Let's... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Here's another angle. If you can't tell, that's his little rocket. And, almost. You probably can't even see it. It's so small. But there he is. That's Mad Mike. Basically, he made it like... let me see what this Gizmodo article says. This is just hilarious. I'm happy for him, though. I'm not going to lie. Even though he is a flat earther, which I don't understand flat earthers to start off with, because for some reason they seem to believe that the earth is not round, despite all the scientific and visual evidence that there is to suggest otherwise. They still, for some reason, think that the earth is flat. So Mad Mike Hughes, self-declared flat earth researcher and DIY steam rocket enthusiast, finally managed to prove the haters wrong about his ability to blast himself some 1,875 feet into the sky without being crushed or scalded to death. After the failure of two previous attempts to launch his steam-powered rocket with a group called Research Flat Earth emblazoned, I'm guessing that's like the group he's with or something, emblazoned on the side. First, due to meddling government bureaucrats, because if anything, the government definitely does not want him to prove that the Earth is flat. And then, again, due to unspecified technical problems, maybe he didn't realize that the Earth was round and didn't do the correct calculations, Hughes finally managed to take off on Saturday from the Mojave Desert, ghost town of Amboy, California. Video of the launch was posted by an AP freelancer because, of course, the Associated Press isn't going to actually spend money to send, like, real reporters out there to follow this guy. But somebody did do it, and I'm glad they did. So it seemed the rocket launch seemed to take onlookers by surprise, according to this article, including a nearby group of boys who appeared to just be idly throwing rocks into a bigger pile of rocks. So who knows if they even knew that this launch was going to take place today. But some of the responses on Instagram, there was this one guy who I'll pull up, and you probably really can't see it, but I died listening to it because they're like so shocked and surprised that this guy actually survived. So if you see this video, like, people are like legit surprised. He doesn't know if he broke his back. Like, so this definitely was not sanctioned by NASA or, you know, the government at all, of course. I'm not even sure how he got all the right clearances to go and do this in the first place. It just makes me laugh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for laughing at this guy. I think it's great that he is following his dreams. We should all do the same. So apparently the Bureau of Land Management nixed his first attempt for a flight path that would have taken him over public land. Hughes modified his rocket to use an improvised vertical launch platform. Per the AP, Associated Press, helper Waldo Stakes said that they were only able to get the steam rocket to 340 psi instead of a planned 350, because that would have did a whole, lot of difference. But went ahead with the launch anyway because Hughes wanted to avoid yet another failed attempt and dispel rumors he wasn't actually on board a previous rocket he managed to launch in 2014. I'm not going to bore anyone with the rest of this article, even though it is interesting. You can find it on Gizmodo or even on Yahoo. But I just think this is awesome. For starters, I think it is awesome because, one, you have someone who built their own rocket, regardless of whether they believe the Earth is round or flat. Look, this is an old man, doing his thing. So I literally cannot hate on this guy. There's no reason to hate this man, Mad Max Hughes, or Mike Hughes. I want to call him Mad Max for some reason, probably because of the movie. But let me know what you guys think. Are you a flat earther? Are you? Please let me know. I would love to get to know you and actually hear some of the scientific reasoning behind why you think the Earth is flat, because it is most definitely not. So that's all I've got. I'm going to let Sir Elton John take us out of here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.